was the crime? And by the way, does anyone think what she said is not being preached and taught at 1,000 British mosques and schools every day? She just made the mistake of saying it on a high street in English. Here's the cops. Waltham Forest Police. We are aware of footage circulating on social media of abuse directed at those taking part in the Waltham Forest Pride event. We are Waltham Forest STP Pride, and inquiries are underway. Abusing someone because of their sexual orientation or gender identity is a hate crime. If you have been verbally or physically abused, harassed or attacked in any way by someone because you are or they think you are LGBT+, they drop the Q. Please report these crimes to police or through a third-party agency. Now, I obviously don't like the Sharia approach to women, sexuality, homosexuality, free expression, etc. Obviously, I mean, just a guess if you're wearing a medieval body bag and it actually got up to 38 degrees Celsius last week in London. Think about that. If you're dressed like that and shrieking at gay pride marchers, I'm guessing you've got strong views about everything from Jews to Western democracy to terrorism. Yeah, our new country is going to be amazing. But of all the things to criminalize, not sure that shouting shame at someone is the thing I'd start with. Pretty sure the problem actually predates that. If you're worried about what you saw there, perhaps the problem is inviting in millions of people who hate gays and believe they have to be stoned to death. And you thought they'd suddenly change their deep-seated hatred on a short plane ride over. Maybe that's the problem. Here's Pew Research with their international surveys on gay rights. They polled gay rights all around the world. Should society accept homosexuality? In Canada, 80% say yes. In most Muslim countries, it's over 90% who say no. Are you still surprised that they say no in the UK shortly after taking the plane over from Pakistan? Now, here's a question for you. How are you going to find that suspect? She's wearing a mask in public. She's dressed in black. How are you going to pick her out of a lineup? That's one reason we don't let people wear masks in public. I think she's rude. I think she does hate gays and probably uncovered women who she regards as dirty. And she probably hates Jews and Christians too, frankly. But I don't actually think we saw a crime there. I mean, if the city won't arrest Antifa street thugs on the left who actually attack people, how can they arrest someone shouting shame for 60 seconds in the face of a parade? But they say it's a crime, and apparently they found her. Look at this tweet a little later in the day. Officers investigating footage circulating on social media of abuse directed at those taking part in a pride event in Waltham Forest have arrested a 38-year-old woman under Section 4A of the Public Order Act. She is being taken into custody at a North London police station. Now, I have to think she turned herself in. How else could they have found her? Do you think the rest of her Sharia family was ashamed by her conduct or actually thrilled and proud of her? We'll see. I just don't know. I can't believe someone like that would ever bend the knee to a secular justice system. I just don't believe she will. That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day I do a video monologue and then I interview an interesting guest and then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.